guys, Claude, you're checking me out again at Mostly Healthy Food Reviews. What's going on, y'all? What's going on? Happy Monday. Happy start to your week. Hope you guys had an amazing weekend. I know that in some ways I did. Truthfully, we actually lost my granddad recently, and I wanted to just really quickly touch on it because yesterday was actually the repast and service for him. I want to give a shout out to my cousin Drea, my sister Brooke, my sister Shauna, who was actually in town visiting with my niece Bree from Tennessee, of all places. I want to give a shout out to my aunts, Gina, Tanya, Val, Lisa, everybody. The family just pulled together, and the fact that our family is so strong and so tough, it was incredible. Also, big shout out to my brother, my cousin, Dame Drops. Salute, brother. It was good seeing you. I haven't talked to him in a while, and it was good to catch up while we were able to, and we need to actually catch up and do things more often. Just like the old days. Life is too short, guys, so if you have loved ones near you, or you can call them or get to them, make sure you put your arms around them and give them the biggest hug possible, because life is not guaranteed, and it's way too short, and it's not worth any petty drama or nonsense. I stand on that. Now, with that being said, I need to ask y'all a quick question. Ready? Did you miss me? Did you miss me? Yes, yes, yes. My name is Claude. The channel is Mostly Healthy Food Reviews. This is actually home to some of the realest food reviews you're going to get anywhere. I stand on that. 10 toes down on business. If the food is good, I'm going to talk about it. If not, I'm still going to talk about it. Let's get talking, y'all. The word Tenampa in Spanish basically is the walled place. Almost like a canteen or a place to come eat. So when I found out that Tenampa, Bridgeport, Connecticut, and as usual, I'm going to drop the address in the bottom of the video, was right around the corner, and I passed by it a million times. It's in one of those strip mall kind of things, so I didn't really get a chance to see it like I thought I would, but I wanted to find out if the food is any good. It's Mexican cuisine, and I'm in the mood for chicken tacos, something easy, maybe some rice. Let's walk in real quick and see what they got for me. Y'all ready? Mostly Healthy Food Reviews. Let's get started. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Tenampa Restaurant, Mexican cuisine. Here's my little bit of rice I decided to go with. Cost me $4. Just a side, Mexican rice. I love Mexican food. I love the seasonings. I love the flavors, especially if it's good Mexican. Yeah, definitely. Here are their tacos. They give you 3 tacos. Since I was a kid, my mother used to give me radishes. And every time she gave me a radish, I'm sitting here just like devouring them. She would buy like dozens of them, and I would just eat them all the time. Radishes are some of my favorite vegetables. And I like the fact that Mexican people actually, when they cook their food and they prepare stuff like these tacos, they actually add radishes to them for a little bit of a crunch. Plus the cilantro was bananas. Now, Tenampa, they actually got a 3.9 out of 5 on Google reviews. Let's find out what's going on. If you guys have been around for a while and you know my facial expressions, you know exactly what I'm thinking right now. If not, let me be clear and let me explain to you what's going on. I took a bite of one of their chicken tacos, and for $15, they give you 3 of them, which, okay, $5 a taco. I paid a little bit more for tacos that were really good in the past. I paid more for bad tacos that were really bad in the past. So I pretty much have an experience and a gauge as far as a good chicken taco from a Mexican establishment. Now, with that being said, I expect more seasoning on my tacos. I expect more seasoning on my chicken, or if I got fish or whatever on my tacos. You just expect it. These tacos, first of all, the shell is like dry, really dry. The chicken is a little moist, not a lot, a little moist. but it's also mostly dry. There's really no seasoning to it at all. And I don't know if I'm supposed to basically just be forced to add seasonings or sauces or anything on these. And that's the other thing. If you know me, you guys know that I don't really put condiments on my food because I want to taste them exactly the way they are. Service was great there. I got there, the lady was nice. She took care of me really quick. See, they weren't busy. There were maybe 2 or 3 guys in the dining room and they were just sitting around talking, hanging out. I went down there maybe 1 o'clock in the afternoon on a Sunday, right? And you would expect the restaurant to be more busy. There was nobody in the adjacent dining room. And then, like I said, just these 3 guys. It's not that they were rushing to get my food done. I'm showcasing Bridgeport restaurants this week. I got one today, obviously, and then I'm gonna do another one for Friday for you guys. But I like to show love to the small ones, to the small places, to the small mom and pops. I want to show love because these are some of the out-of-the-way places you guys may have missed. And they may actually have really great food. So I really wanted to like this establishment is my point. Verde sauce, I can only assume that this is a salsa. But for this first review, before I have the sauce, I'm only going to go with a 5 out of 10. And I'm going with a 5 because there was some seasoning, but not a lot at all, which again is forcing me to do the sauce. Look at how my tray looks right now. Watch this. So as you see, my tacos basically fell apart on me. There's no consistency. The shells were extremely dry. They were barely lukewarm. Seasonings was bad on these. Best part of the tacos for me, honestly, was the lime and the radishes. When I added the salsa verde, that's all I got was spice on my tacos. There was no change. So I'm actually gonna rate them a 4 out of 10. Instead of a 5 out of 10 with the salsa verde. I'm actually almost embarrassed to try the rice right now. Everybody from Bridgeport or Connecticut in general. These are honestly probably some of the worst tacos I've actually had, Mexican tacos anyway, in a very, very long time. I was expecting so much more. I had such high hopes. My little $20 mattered. Let me just give the rice a chance. Oh, hold on. Hopefully this rice could save something. You know what? Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and do something that I should have did at the beginning of this video. That's exactly where that food belongs in the beginning of this video. Ladies and gentlemen, if you like the videos that I do me a favor, click subscribe and turn notifications on. That way you get them when I drop them. And I'm dropping my videos Mondays and Fridays, 11 a.m. Eastern Standard. During the week, I'll try to get something like Wednesday or Thursday usually, right? And once again, this is Claude at Mostly Healthy Food Reviews. YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, TikTok. I'm on all social media platforms. If there's a health bonus to my food, of course, it's an added bonus. Tenampa Mexican. Chicken tacos, yellow rice. Did I even rate the yellow rice? Let me go ahead and do it now. I'm throwing up peace signs on it. It was fluffy, 0 flavor, and that was it. It was cold. Let me get up out of here. Y'all be cool on the other side of the pillow. Hopefully, the next restaurant has much better food than this. Talk to you next time.